The McDonald's Oil Not-So-Secret Secret. The McDonald's Corporation is one of the biggest and most well-known fast food chains in the world. Although all McDonald's are different, throughout the world they have three things in common. They're all overloaded with preservatives and other unhealthy additives that are not very good for you. They use a large amount of oil to fry, and McDonald's franchises are basically everywhere, making more money than I can think of. So, logically, McDonald's clearly has a lot of oil. No, not that kind of oil. Waste cooking oil from frying all those french fries you love eating so much. This makes McDonald's the perfect entity to recycle their excess oil from their franchises and use them towards powering their fleet of diesel transport trucks. I guess you could say the McDonald's Corporation is powered by grease. In the UK, McDonald's has used biodiesel since 2007, and it takes 1.2 litres of their waste oil to create 1 litre of usable fuel for their trucks. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and click the notification bell if you want to be notified on new videos like this one. Anyway, this is quite smart on McDonald's part, because it provides positive PR towards environmentalists by offsetting their carbon emissions and can potentially save them money in the long run, making this endeavour very economically viable, especially because they have so many locations and so much oil. They can effectively use economies of scale to make this endeavour worthwhile. According to McDonald's, their trucks have travelled over 5 million kilometres in the United Arab Emirates alone, which has reduced their carbon footprint by 400 tons. With McDonald's being the biggest purchaser of beef in the United States, this is a very good start towards offsetting their carbon footprint, and hopefully more initiatives like this can be done in the future. So, what exactly is the process for recycling all this waste cooking oil? Well, McDonald's franchise locations are all given a container. When employees cook their fries as normal, the used oil is then collected in this container. During this time, it's a very dirty fuel source, with food and water still inside, which is not what a truck can use as diesel yet. The next stage is that a truck comes to collect this unrefined oil and replaces the used oil with an empty container. The full container of oil is then transported to a filtering plant. The next stage is that the raw oil is then pumped into a holding tank and heated to make the water evaporate. The oil still has food in it, with the heavier pieces of food sinking to the bottom of the container and the lighter food particles rising to the top. So the oil is then passed through a vibrating sieve which strains all the larger food particles out. Then it goes through another vibrating and rotating sieve to get rid of any other small food particles. This is done with a much finer mesh. This is called esterification, causing a chemical reaction to produce biodiesel. Then additional filtration and distillation of the biodiesel take place through 20 ultrafine filter cloths, which trap any particles larger than 1 micron in size. The oil is now a biodiesel, which can be used to power diesel trucks for more of McDonald's operations, and more than half of McDonald's fleet can use them. In fact, McDonald's aims to cut its greenhouse gas emissions by a whopping 36% by 2030. If you were strange like me and you were wondering whether the truck's exhausts would smell like the fries from McDonald's, I'm disappointed to say that they smell like regular diesel, unfortunately. McDonald's, if you can make this happen, I'm sure that this would be a massive PR move in your favor. So next time you go to McDonald's, remember that the greasy fries you eat are powering their delivery trucks. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss a single video that we upload, and press the notification bell to be updated on new exciting videos that we have in store. If you have any suggestions for future videos, leave it down in the comment section below. Till we meet again. Goodbye.